This is Driffield, the nearest town to the village where I live. It has a population of 13,000 people according to the 2011 census. A census is something carried out by the government periodically every now and again to find out the population, how many people live in a certain area. Driffield is often called the capital of the Wolds. The Wolds are a series of hills that sprawl out across the East Riding of Yorkshire, which is the council where I live. Traditionally, Driffield has always been a market town, and back in the day, they'd use these canals here to bring things, goods, up and down the canals into the town of Driffield. It still has a market every Thursday where you can turn up and find people selling fresh fruit and vegetables and other produce. Now that the lockdown seems to be easing a little bit, I saw a great opportunity to bring you here with me and show you around the town where I grew up, and also a great opportunity to teach you some new English words connected to the High Street. Let me get on and I'll show you the High Street now. I thought this would be a great time to point out the names of some types of shops. This is what you call a dry cleaners or a laundry. It's where you'd bring your clothes to be washed. If your car breaks down, we use this phrasal verb when something stops working, then you need to bring it here to a mechanic's to have it fixed. Fixed means to repair something, make it work again. If your car's dirty, no worries, bring it to the car wash and have it cleaned. If you wear glasses, or spectacles as they're sometimes called, then you would need to visit an optician's to make sure that everything is just as it should be. This is where I come to get my hair cut. So here it's called a barber's. Generally speaking, barber's is more masculine. You think of a barber's to go a place to have a shave, have your hair cut. If you see the word salon, it generally means more feminine. It might be a place where women would predominantly means more often than not, go to have not only their hair cut but other things done, like a manicure on their nails, or have their eyebrows, this is an eyebrow, have your eyebrow plucked, the process of pulling out excess hairs. And the third word you may hear is a hairdresser's. It's probably the most common word. I would say I'm going to the hairdresser's. Hairdressers doesn't really mean masculine or feminine, it just means a place where you can go to get your hair cut. This here is called a newsagent's. It's a shop where you would traditionally come to buy your newspaper, milk. You might hear it called a convenience shop or a corner shop. Either way, it's a smaller shop where you can buy essential items. But as I say, traditionally it will be the place you come in the morning to buy your newspaper. This is one of many charity shops in Driffield. A charity shop is a place you can give any old clothes that you no longer wear or things for the house. The shop will sell them and then pass on the money as a donation. So we donate money to charities and things like that. Where would you go before your mum's birthday? Probably to get her some flowers from the florist. Florists sell flowers. No British town is complete without a fish and chip shop. This is the oldest fish and chip shop in Driffield. If tattoos are your thing and you like being covered in ink, then you'd need to find a tattoo studio, like this one here behind me. This is the butcher's that I use to buy my fresh meat. If you need some fresh meat, you'd need to visit a butcher's. Thank you, the Royal Air Force, for ruining my vlog. Your aeroplanes look amazing, but they're very loud. If you enjoy gambling or betting, which is staking money on the outcome of an event, then you'd need to visit somewhere like this, which is called a bookmaker's. Bookmakers take and settle bets. Probably the hardest hit, meaning the most affected industry right now in the world, is the travel industry. But if you do want to go on holiday, you need to visit a travel agent's. If you're looking for something special for your other half and you want to buy them some jewellery, that's things that we wear on our body like rings, necklaces, watches for example, then you'd need to visit a jeweller's like this one here. And of course there are many banks. As you can see, people are keeping their social distance 2 meters apart, queuing up, and we queue, that's when we stand in a line like this to wait for something, queuing up to use the bank. If you need some more petrol, bring the car to the garage and fill it up. That's right, we fill things up. Phrasal verb, fill up, to fill up the car with petrol or diesel. If you're feeling peckish, and peckish is an adjective, it means to be hungry, then you could visit one of these two bakeries. You visit a bakery to get a sandwich or something made from pastry, like a pasty or a sausage roll. If you need some fruits and vegetables, then you would need to visit a greengrocer. Greengrocers sell fruit and vegetables, and big shout out to Rafters here. Go check out my community spirit vlog if you're unaware of what they've been doing, dropping off food parcels to people living all around the East Riding of Yorkshire. They're doing an amazing job. Driffield is only a small town with only really one main high street and this other street leading off behind me here with the supermarket, but as you can see, it's mainly just one long street. If you're in the business of buying or selling a home, you would need an estate agent to help you with that process. If fitness is your thing, then you would need a sports shop to buy your sporting equipment. If you're green-fingered like me, and green-fingered is an adjective which means you enjoy being in the garden, growing things, vegetables or plants, then you probably need to visit a garden centre like this one. This is called a level crossing. It's where cars pass the railway line and these barriers go up and down. As you can see, we call these barriers, and this is a level crossing. I just got back from Driffield. It's a really hot day today. In fact, it's sweltering. Sweltering is just a synonym of hot. It's very hot. It's sweltering. I was sweating. I had to take a little towel and wipe myself down. That's probably because I'm a little bit overweight, but I digress. Digress means to go off topic to talk about something that's not relevant. So I hope you enjoyed having a little look around the town where I live. And I hope that you learned lots of new vocabulary to help you should you ever need to visit a shop in the UK. Now, hopefully, you'll know exactly what shop you're looking for. But let's do a little quiz. Let's round off this week's vlog with a little quiz and see if you were paying any attention. I've picked out the 5 most important shop names. I'm going to test you now to see if you can remember and if you were listening. So question 1. Where would I go if I wanted to buy some fresh meat? What type of shop would I need? Leave an answer in the comments below and let me know. Number 2, where would I go if I wanted to buy some flowers for my mum? What's the name of the shop that I need? Any ideas? Again, let me know in the comments below. Number 3, what type of shop would I need if I wanted to buy fresh fruit and vegetables? This is a little bit of a more difficult one. I'm not going to accept the word supermarket because we didn't look at supermarket in the vlog. I gave you a very specific word. Can you remember? Number 4. What type of shop would I need to visit if I wanted to get my hair cut? Now in the vlog I gave you 3 different variants, so I'll accept any of them. And finally, number 5, to finish. Where would I go if my car breaks down and I need to fix it or repair it? That was right at the beginning of the vlog, so you may have to go back and remind yourself of that one. But there we go. That brings this week's vlog to an end. Thank you so much for watching. And those of you with an eagle eye, that means good eyesight, will have observed that my greenhouse is finally complete. But I'll tell you more about that in another vlog. See ya!